Well, it's the history of the Tottenham. Sit back, relax, unwind, watch this clip. Watch this. Bear with me, people. It's loading. It's loading the clip. This is genius. Big up Mohammed Halimi for this clip if it loads. It's the history of the Tottenham, people. They've got go-karting. They've got boxing. They've got everything going on at that football club other than football. Henry was super confident. 3-0 prediction. Chiellini told us 5 years and 1 day to the day is the history of the Tottenham.
Tottenham are going to destroy AC Milan tonight. You've heard it here first. I'm saying we are going to destroy them. We're going to end their Champions League hopes. 3-0 I'm going for. A Harry Kane.
Are you sure about that?
Kane masterclass. You are done. You are finished. Adios. AC Milan are going to be out the competition. And Tottenham are going to progress to the quarter-final.
Police! Police! Help! Police! Help!
I'm saying it right now. I have got every ounce of faith in us.
Wait. All of you! Daddy, chill.
To win tonight. We might have lost to Sheffield United. We might have lost to Wolves. But we are winning this game tonight.
Cause you send me the flick, I'm saying you addicted when I'm horny. If I kiss you and your lips, would you take a sister?
You wait till I speak. I'm gonna miss him right now. I'm gonna fight. Like he's nah. That's my guy as well. I can't believe he's done that to me. Why have you got Chiellini as your background? Like this. Do you know what? Look at my cup. This is how sad it is. Look at my cup.
Chiellini. It says mug on it. You have to be to support that lot.
This is.
Oh, poor Henry. At this point, it's probably bullying, so I should stop. Hey, big up Mohammed for that, man. Big up Halimi, bro. Yeah, come on, Halimi. You're a G, bro. And the thing is, I couldn't get it on StreamYard. Yeah, but I realised I was putting it in pictures rather than video. Yeah. There you go. Come on. Big up Sava in the chat. Make sure you sub to Sava. Yeah, daddy chill.
What the hell is even that? Have you seen that video? That is too funny. Oh, mate.
What happened,
mate.
bro? Hey, big up Halimi, man. This guy is a G, bro. Yeah, this guy.
Why? Like this, I'm missing now. I honestly, why?
What
I hope you fucking get spanked by Fulham.
Yeah, well, listen, that's all it is. Hope. Like, I went out, I had a nice Japanese meal, I had some sushi and all of that. I had some great food, man. Great company, great food. I come back and I checked the score and I was like, oh, why am I not surprised they didn't go through? This guy told us 5 years and 1 day to the day that you lost. You lost on Wednesday. 5 years and 1 day earlier, he said, well, it's the history of the Tottenham. How does he know that? He's Italian. 5 years later, it's still the same. What happened, bro? Talk to me. Where, you were confident. I get it. Listen, you were backing your boys and all that. You were, talking, saying like confidence and all that. I don't know where your confidence comes from when you lose to Sheffield United and to Wolves, but it is what it is. Talk me through the thought process, Henry.
The club's a disgrace. The football club is an absolute disgrace. So let me rewind 7 days Wednesday, right? So I went up to Sheffield. I travelled up there. Pissing down rain, right? And we lost. We left Harry Kane and Romero on the bench. We obviously spoke about it, the financial side of it. You get peanuts winning the FA Cup. You get top four, you get, 45, 50 million. The guy doesn't care about trophies. So we rest our players for Wolves. We then lose, which I told you, we would lose to that juiced up Adama Traore. And we did. Want to be Aaron Lennon. But then I'm thinking, right, the Champions League is all we've got left. If we can't beat this, it's a good Milan team, but it's not a great Milan team, is it? It ain't a Milan team of Pirlo, Maldini, Gattuso, all the greats we've seen, Kaka. Their best player is Rafa Leao, right? And besides that, they've got a 37-year-old Olivier Giroud up front, right? We couldn't even break them down. But what the triggering point for me that game is He takes off. We need a goal, right? Now, you ain't got to be a brain surgeon. You ain't got to be a physicist. You ain't got to be that D. Francis or whatever his name is, the scientist that goes on Joe Rogan's podcast. You haven't got to be an intelligent person. If you need a goal, you need attackers. This guy took off Kulusevski and brought on that Colombian Idris Elba, Davison Sanchez. As expression calls him, the Colombian PS4. We brought on him. We needed a goal. Harry Kane, right?
No, well, to be fair, he may score off a corner.
Yeah, but like he's walking around thinking, why the fuck am I at this football club? Seriously, he's going. Kane is done. He's gone. His agent's been in Manchester. Charlie Kane's apparently been floating around there. His brother, he's gone. Harry Kane's gone. The problem is, right? As I said to you the other day on my channel, before Enoch and Levy was in charge, we had more FA Cups than you. We had more FA Cups than Man United, right? We even won trophies when we nearly got relegated under Alan Sugar. These lot have come in. They said on the day they took over this football club, this is not emotion. This is not about trophies. This is pure financial gain. And they've done everything they've said. They bought the club for £20 million. It's now worth between 3 or 4 billion. We got NFL deals. We got fucking Lady Gaga. We got WizKid. We got a Formula 1 deal. We got fucking Guns N' Roses. We got rugby. WrestleMania is going to be at Tottenham's ground. But the football team is fucking dross. It's absolute. Like I've been.
You missed Beyonce, by the way. Although saying that, I think you're in trouble because you haven't got a permit for the 5th gig for Beyonce, have you?
That's fine. Leave it. We'll sort that out. The only star we're going to see in that stadium between now and the summer is Beyonce. She's more decorated than our football club. It's at the point now where it's beyond laughter. Like, what is the fucking point? Seriously, we might as well fold the football club and everyone go and support their local team. As I said, Tropes yesterday, right? Every single time we play a game, right? We get psyched up. We get this. Jermaine Genius is giving it large and in charge. We're still in the FA Cup. We're still in the Champions Leagues. We got knocked out of 2 competitions in 7 days. Shout out fucking like Craig David's song, 7 days. Dropped out of 2. Not 1, fucking 2. How does Chelsea's Graham Potter be one of the most informed teams in Germany in Borussia Dortmund that won something like 8 or 9 straight games? Because it's the mentality of the football club. In a one-off game, even when Arsenal have been shit the last 10 years, in a one-off game, you guys can still turn up and win an FA Cup. In a one-off game...
4 FA Cups.
This is what I'm saying. Chelsea in a one-off game can still turn up. What do we do? What do we fucking do in a one-off game? Harry Kane deserves to be criticised, by the way. Because this is another game.
He stayed at a club when he knows he ain't going to win anything. So
it's not even that. It's not even that. He's at the point looking around at players. When you're the main guy, you step up and fucking deliver, right? When you're the main guy, you step up and deliver, right? Look at fucking the amount of times Alexis Sanchez dragged you through games. Gareth Bale put the whole fucking team on his back for a season, and when he was responsible for something like 43% of our goal contributions. I'm not saying Harry Kane hasn't stepped up, but it's to the point now where thank you very much. Thank you very much for your service. Go and win a trophy elsewhere because it's just fucking pointless. What is the game of this football club? Newcastle owners.
This comment saying it's fake rage. It's not fake rage, yeah. It's not fake rage. Listen, I know Henry offline as well, and you're going to be out here next month as well. 3 weeks from now we're going to meet up again.
Yeah, 3 weeks from now. Yeah.
Yeah, it might. And it's not fake rage. Listen, his future father-in-law, is a West Ham fan.
Get cooked from both sides.
They won last night. They won 2-0. Yeah, they won 2-0 away.
He's giving it large and in charge, saying this is how you win in Europe. They're playing the fucking stadium, 3,000 seats. That's more. We've got 3,000 seats in the fucking South Stand.
It's mad, isn't it? But no, it's not fake outrage. This is like when I met you last time when you came out. Yeah, this is exactly what Henry talks like off camera about Tottenham. Yeah, this ain't a facade. This ain't like just playing up for cameras. This is exactly what he says.
The problem is,
I don't think that it's fake. It ain't fake, people. Come on.
If the club come out and said, right, we're putting the season ticket prices down, we're going to invest in the academy, and this is our 10-year plan, I'd rather fine. but they're putting the season ticket prices up. How the fuck are they putting the prices up when we that shit?
No, they're putting them up because they're giving you discount on WizKid and Beyonce. So they got to make the money back somewhere. Like, they're smart, man. They ain't losing. Billionaires don't lose, bro. So they give you discount on one event. They know that, like, out of all your fans, right, that can get a discount on that. If you're a member, I think, yeah, whether you're season ticket or not, as long as you've got a membership at Tottenham, I think you get discount, didn't you?
Yeah.
Right. So how many members have Tottenham got? Loads. Out of all of them, yeah, let's say you've got 100,000, just say roughly 100,000, yeah, members. You've probably got more.
I reckon it's more than that.
Yeah, it's probably about 300,000, maybe more than 300,000 to be fair, right? But let's say 100,000. Out of that 100,000, let's say 5% want to go and watch WizKid, Beyonce. Got it. WizKid. These mosquitoes are driving me nuts. WizKid, Beyonce, or Lady Gaga, or Guns N' Roses. There's 5,000 people that are paying.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're going to get their discount on that, but then when they want to go and watch a game, the price is up. So they're.
I see a Tottenham fan right on Twitter. By the way, that our fan base is without doubt 99.9% of our fans are the worst fans. I hate our fans. I hate our fans more than your fans. I see a guy on Twitter put up a Lady Gaga picture, and it was like, this is what this stadium was made for. We are a fucking football team, not an entertainment franchise. Lady Gaga is shaking her goods about fucking poker face.
It's the Tottenham Hotspur Arena now, mate. They literally opened up the North London O2.
You know, and when we get stadium rights, whenever that's going to happen, it will be maybe this year or next year, and then whether it's going to be Google, like Amazon, it will be a big company because you know what Levy's like. We're not going to do anything with that revenue. We're looking at bringing in Luis Enrique. Luis Enrique is the front runner for the job. Luis Enrique works well with technical players that are good on the ball, work in tight spaces, right, and have a certain amount of ability. Who the fuck in our team, right, has that ability? I made a TikTok and I put it on Instagram because I said I'm Romero out because I can't deal with this shit. I want not a single one of our defenders I want to keep.
You're the Spurs league gunner, Henry.
No, honestly, he's a flipping juiced up Marcus Rojo.
He's a World Cup winner, though, mate. Your fan was doing a diss track about Troop saying, "Yeah, but he's won the World Cup." Where's Ben White's
I don't give a shit if he's won the World Cup. Ryan Bertrand's won a Champions League. Alex Butler's won a Premier League. Fucking Mustafi's won a World Cup. He's very fucking dog shit.
All right, listen, don't diss Mustafi, mate. Yeah, listen,
who else has won it? Giovanni Lo Celso has got a World Cup medal.
Mad,
he's absolute arse. He's not even arse. He's just cheeks. That is it. I mean, the problem is our fans. You've told me this for the last. We've been doing YouTube together for a few years now, and you've told me that exactly from day one, our fans are the problem, and I agree.
Your fans are the problem.
They're some of the problem, but they're not all the problem.
But they are the problem, but they're also the solution. Yeah, and the problem is, it is a big problem, right? They don't want to be the solution because if you get Pochettino back, which I think you're going to, Luis Enrique ain't going there. Why would he go there? He's seen Jose go there, and basically get you to a final and get sacked. Now, then he's seen Conte go there, won a title in Italy, goes to Tottenham, and don't really want to be there. We're going to come to him and Richarlison in a bit, by the way, right? But why would he go there when he managed Barcelona? He wasn't very good with Spain. Like, their football in the World Cup weren't great.
He's just going for a payday.
Yeah, but bro, he don't need the payday. Yeah, and if he does, it ain't at Tottenham.
Notoriously, Tottenham always pay their managers very well. Jose was on 15 million, Conte's on 50 million. Luis Enrique is going to come in at probably the same amount of money. It's a payday. What I'd like to do is strip the whole thing, give De Zerbi the job, right, and say, this is our plan in the next 5 to 10 years. We want to pump shitloads of money into the academy and get good players coming out. Because in the last 20 years, we've had 3 players. And one of them went to your lot and won a fucking Premier League.
Hey, and the one of our own that you sing, old Harry, came through our academy as well. You should be thanking us, really.
It was your youth team, yeah. He came for your youth team.
Listen, he still came through our academy, bro. Yeah, it's like that guy that played up front for Sporting last night. What's his name? Edwards.
Marcus Edwards, yeah.
He came through your academy. He never kicked a ball for the first team. You still go, oh, yeah, he came through Tottenham's academy. Same with Harry Kane. He's one of our own, mate, not one of your own. Yeah. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if Arsenal are paying him to fuck Tottenham up.
Would you take him?
Who, Kane?
Yeah.
Of course I'll take Kane. He's a quality footballer. The only problem I've got with Kane is he's a serial fucking loser. Bro, is it in his footballing career? I see a tweet the other day. In his footballing career, when you got knocked out by AC Milan, that is the 70th trophy that guy has had an opportunity to win, and he's won none. 70 trophies, he's won none. That is embarrassing, bro.
Disgraceful.
Yeah. Sabitzer was in the country 27 days and won the League Cup. Harry Kane,
and Virgil.
70 trophies available. He's won none. This is where I have an issue with him. Big up Mish for that super chat as well, bro. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, spot on as well, mate. Who's that? They don't want to win. They're not serious, bro. They want to win off the pitch and not on it. But this is where I have an issue with Harry Kane. Harry Kane's stat padding against teams, which is cool, and he's a top footballer, yeah? Right? He is a top footballer. Yeah, not just an elite goal scorer, but a fantastic footballer, right? The problem is he's got no mentality. Yeah, the biggest games of his career, Champions League final, ghosted. Yeah, League Cup final twice, ghosted.
That Champions League final, he should never have played though. He weren't fit.
Well,
Like he played because of Nike. Nike kicked off to Tottenham and said he's got to be playing in the final. We should have played Lucas Moura. How do you drop someone who scored a fucking hat-trick in a semi-final? 4 players have done that. Cristiano Ronaldo, Lionel Messi, I'm pretty sure it's Thomas Muller and Moura. How the fuck? Why is he still at this football club, by the way? He hasn't done anything since Ajax.
Hey, Lucas Moura's won more trophies than your whole club.
Lucas Moura's won more trophies than Thierry Henry. Do you know that?
Show some respect to Lucas Moura. I think he's won 26 trophies.
He's won more trophies than Henry. Fucking Lucas Moura.
What's the common denominator here, Henry? Because everyone wins trophies. They come to Tottenham and win none. They then leave Tottenham and go and win trophies again. What's the common denominator here, mate? It's Tottenham.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lucas Moura's won 20-odd trophies, bro. Yeah. Like you said, he's won more than Thierry Henry.
I think he's won 21 and Henry's won 20.
Yeah, he's won over 20 trophies. I see that stat the other day. Yeah, and it's like, what's the common denominator here? The common denominator is that football club.
But what changes though? How do we get out of this rut and actually be a football club like we used to be years and years and years ago?
Yeah, but Henry, I'm 41.
Okay, not necessarily winning Premier Leagues, but winning FA Cups, competing for domestic trophies. How do we get back to being that football club?
Terry, fucking hell, I've got Terry on my brain. That fucking guy triggers me. Yeah, but I'm 41 in the summer, and I've seen your team in my lifetime win 4 trophies. Tottenham have never been that team, bro.
But okay, but at least
they'll nick a cup here and there. They'll nick a cup here and there, and they'll get to a semi, like, and blah blah blah. Cool, but they've never been a team that has a standard. That's the standard. We're not dropping below it. The standard is it don't matter. We just go for top 4. Yeah, then we're getting the Champions League. We'll laugh at Arsenal for getting in over them. Then we'll get knocked out, and then what we'll do is we'll say, "Oh, but now we can get back in the Champions League quicker because we don't have to play Champions League." It makes no sense.
Yeah,
different sets of managers and players. Right, and ownership, because you had fucking what's his name? You're fired. Yeah, he was in Alan Sugar. You've had different ownerships, you've had different board members, you've had different managers, different coaches, different sets of players, and in my lifetime, you've always been shit.
Yeah, but the problem is,
so what's the problem there? The problem is the fans, because the fans don't demand anything apart from shit.
You're right. It's the fans. They're charging the fans astronomical prices, and we've had this opportunity to be a big club. Right, in my opinion, under Pochettino, for 2 seasons, we had the best 11. We didn't have the best football squad, but the 11. That was the time when Levy should have went, fuck me, look at our team. Let's go and get 3 or 4 more players and have a squad and start competing. And then we went 587 fucking days without signing a player. 587 days.
Yeah, but bro, your fans were taking that as a moral victory at the time. Like, your fans were sitting there saying, yeah, but we don't need anyone. Kane and Son are firing. Like, we've got Poch. Like, you got to a Champions League final off and not signing anyone. Yeah, so it's seen as a moral victory. Yeah, our best team, we didn't need to go and buy players. Yeah, we were paying the stadium. No, you weren't. The stadium's on a 25-year mortgage.
Yeah, like something like 1% interest.
Yeah, it's 30 million a year, I think, your stadium.
Yeah. With the money is taken out of a certain
you make
part
that from the South Koreans outside the club shop queuing up to get the Son shirts, bro. Like, real talk.
We probably play that stadium in Son shirts.
Yeah, probably, which is why he's undroppable. Yeah, which is for when he leaves, you're done. Yeah, because every time I watch Tottenham, Yeah, all the way around the stadium when it pans into the crowd. South Koreans everywhere, man. That guy is literally bigger than most football clubs. Like with the fans he can draw in, it's crazy. It's insane. And you need to plan for the future because when he goes, that's a lot of fans that are leaving as well.
Why do you think we're doing our
they're not
pre-season in
Tottenham
South
fans,
Korea?
they're Song fans.
Yeah.
It's mad. And the thing is, the only way you change this is riot. Just riot.
But our fans don't want it. That's the
Stadium.
problem. But then we complain. Like, I wanted to win the Conference League, right? We were the first team to win the Europa League. I was
Wouldn't
like,
it be funny if West Ham won it?
no, it fucking wouldn't. Not at all. Honestly, that would not
Would
be
the
funny
wedding
at
be
all.
off? Could you imagine Arsenal win the league and West Ham win the Europa League? You're finished.
Chelsea win the Champions League.
And Chelsea win the Champions League. Could you imagine? Mad. You would actually be finished. You would be finished. But the problem you've got is your fans just, oh, it don't matter. We're just happy to be here kind of thing. Like, I'm not saying that for all of your fans. Yeah, but mate, I was watching the Straight Facts show with Big Steve and Terry the other day. And Steve said that you have the Benidorm Cup or something, or the Costa del Sol Cup on your honours list or something, yeah? Right?
It's a
and I was like,
disgrace.
what? Right? Mate, the trophy, I'm going to get this, because this chap probably ain't seen it, yeah? Right? Spurs Football Club, here we go. Right, let's go to honours. I'm going to share the screen. This is hilarious, people. Some of the honours they've got on their list is crazy. How do I get to that?
We've got like Worthington Cup and shit like that.
No, it's not even, no, it's worse than that. How do I get to your website's weird?
You go on to, no, go on to Wikipedia and then go down to honours.
No, it's actually on your website.
What? Why?
It's actually on your website, mate. I'm not even joking. It's on your website.
I mean, our new stadium doesn't actually have a trophy room, so I won't worry about that.
It's actually on your website. How do I find it?
How many people you got watching?
620. Make sure you smash the likes, people, and sub to Henry's channel as well. Yeah, it's that. Make sure you the pinned comment, sub to that. I'll have a video out later on that. But yeah, it's actually on the honours on your website. It comes up with like pre-season trophies and stuff.
Costa del Sol trophy. That's
Yeah, you won the Costa del Sol trophy. Like, what's that? The Benidorm
that's
Cup,
disgraceful.
yeah, it's bad. Scott Parker's available.
Nah,
Maybe give it to Ian Dowie. Give it to Ian Dowie. How do I find?
Go on to Wikipedia. Type in Tottenham and go on to Wikipedia, and then you'll see all the major honours.
Yeah, but it's
Where's
actually
someone-
on your website, though. I want to find it on the website. The club. Here we go. Maybe it's the club. History. Here we go.
Great fucking none, is it?
Club honours. Here we go. Come on. Let's share the website. Right. Make sure you're all sitting down, people. Make sure you're all sitting down. Here we go. Right. Tottenham's major honours, yeah? Then it comes up with other honours. Other honours, yeah? Right,
So we've
cool.
won Charity Shield fucking how many times?
Charity Shield, you won 1, 2,
Yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You joined 3 times with it, shared it. 7. Yeah, watch this. Anglo-Italian Cup winners.
Norwich Hospital Charity Cup. Fuck.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no. Yeah, you shared that in 1950. Look at this. Costa del Sol tournament winners. This club's a joke. Yeah, look at this one. The Sun International Challenge Trophy Swaziland winners. You won the Peace Cup in Korea, 2005. Yeah, the Asia Trophy, the Barclays Asia Trophy in China, you won that. The Japan Cup, Nolia Cup in Sweden, you won that. But the Costa del Sol one, that's hilarious. Costa del Sol tournament winners. Yeah, Ipswich Hospital
At
Charity.
least we did it back to back.
Yeah, look, Norwich Charity Cup winners, Norwich Hospital Charity Cup winners, Ipswich Hospital Charity. What is going on here? London Challenge Cup winners, Southern District. Like, I mean, come on, your club is an absolute joke to have that on their website. Look at all that is ridiculous, bro.
But this is the problem because
That is
we
actually
act like
on
we're
your website.
this elite football club, right? We're not. For me, there's 3 elite clubs in the country. You're probably going to disagree with this, but it's Liverpool, Manchester United, and I'm putting Chelsea in there.
I
But
agree. I agree.
But Arsenal have won more trophies. But you look at the mentality that football club has got is always, always, always to win. Right? Apart from that, you probably say Arsenal are in there as well. Then it becomes the tier below. The Evertons, the Tottenhams, the Villas, right? Everton's a huge club. It used to be called the Big Five in the 90s and the 80s. It was Everton, Tottenham, Liverpool, Man United and Arsenal.
Man, they
Chelsea,
used to battle with Liverpool for the title back in the 80s.
Yeah. Didn't they win a title in the 90s?
Than you. They've won about 8 or 9 titles. I think they've won 9 league titles, Everton.
Yeah. The problem is Everton, I mean, I hate to be an Everton fan. Their club's a complete shambles. The problem is our fans do not care about... I'm surprised the Audi Cup's not on there. Our fans don't care about anything besides Champions League. But every year we get to Champions League, we act like we're a big club. We act like we're going to compete, and then we get fucked. We lost to the worst Milan team you're probably going to see in the next 10 years. That Milan team weren't that great. Benassia weren't playing. Tonali looked okay. Giroud is, 37 now? Their main threat was Teo Hernandez and Leao. And in both games, they did a few bits, but they didn't, destroy us.
No, because they're mad overrated. That's why.
Problem
because they can run fast and Leao scores the odd screamer, everyone gets gassed.
We because our manager's he doesn't know how to react. There's no plan B. 3-4-3, 3-5-2 does not work against possession-based teams unless you're going to counter. How many besides Tuchel and Conte, how many other world-class managers? I wouldn't even say Conte is world-class, but how many other managers, right, play that system? There ain't none.
Tuchel. Is he world class? Probably not. He's a good manager, but he ain't world class.
Pep don't play that.
Ancelotti don't play that.
Klopp don't play that. Mourinho don't play that. The problem, this 3-5-2, every time we play a game, we get overrun because you've only got 2 midfielders. When we played your lot, Zinchenko tucks in the midfield, and you have a diamond 4, right? We can't compete. Ollie Skip and Sasa Toure against fucking Partey, Xhaka, Odegaard and Zinchenko. We just get overrun every single time. And the problem is, this mentality is not going to change. We're going to bring back Pochettino. Everyone's going to be giving it large and in charge in the South Stand. He's magic, Mauricio Pochettino. Oh, no, wait, we fucked it up. We're out of the cup. So that's what's coming. Or it's going to be Luis Enrique.
You ain't getting Enrique. Listen, Poch is coming back. That's done. He's coming back, bro.
If you're Pochettino, why are you touching this football club?
Because nobody else wants him. Nobody else wants him. Where else is he going? He ain't going to go to City because Pep's staying. He ain't coming to Arsenal.
He ain't got to go to a big club. You can go to.
He ain't going to PSG. He ain't getting Bayern. He ain't getting Madrid. And even though they're getting rid of,
what about Atletico?
He ain't going there. Why would he go there? They ain't going to employ him. Well, he's won nothing. I know he's won at PSG, but why would you employ him? Real talk, he has got to be one of the most overrated managers I've ever seen in my life watching football.
I want De Zerbi. I think De Zerbi.
Yeah, again, De Zerbi is a good manager. Yeah, but at the same time, 6 months in the Premier League don't do it for me. Do it.
No, but he did quite well in with Sassuolo.
Yeah, he did, and then he did Shakhtar before that. But at the same time,
give it to a young manager. Give it to fucking Vincent Kompany and say, build us a 10-year project. Or get Michael Carrick. Just give someone who actually gives a fuck. Not fucking
Michael Carrick, reminiscing on the old days before United nabbed him.
Yeah. Just give someone the job.
Ledley till the end of the season, bro. Just give it Ledley till the end of the season. Do you know what I mean?
I just can't. I can't stand what Conte's in-game management decisions is some of the worst I've ever seen in my life.
He's given up. He couldn't care less, Henry. He genuinely couldn't care less. At the end of the day, in 3 months' time, his contract's up.
Yeah, but even at the beginning of the season, Lee, where actually he was interested, the decisions stink. He doesn't make a sub until
because he's realised that at the beginning of the season, the transfer window was still open. And then you didn't do what was required in the transfer window. Yeah, he didn't want Spence. He probably didn't even want Richarlison.
Yeah, the thing is, the club, Daniel Levy, Tottenham were prepared to bid for James Maddison, right? There's so many reports about it. I know you might say they're not reliable sources, but we have quite a good relationship with Leicester, right? He did want James Maddison. James Maddison's one of the best attacking midfielders in the league. He'd rather fucking sign Basuma and turn him into a shit player. How do we turn?
Give it Ryan Mason. Give it Ryan Mason.
Yeah, give it Mason. Honestly, give it Mason. Watch the whole thing crash and burn. Yeah, I would. We'll let the whole thing crash and burn, blow the fucking stadium up, fold the football club. Honestly, what is the point? Seriously, what is the point of the football club? We don't win anything. We just participate. We're happy
this
to be
is
there.
a good comment from Alpha. He says next season Potter will be available. Just wait for him.
I'd give him a 10-year project and say, right, we're gonna sell Harry Kane.
Loads of Chelsea managers over the years, man. It ain't really worked, is it?
I know. But sell Harry Kane to Man United. Put 100 million of that Kane money, because you're probably going to get around 8 or 9 or whatever it is. Put it all into the academy. We haven't got anything coming out of our academy. Nothing. What we had in the last 5 years: Ollie fucking Skip, Harry Winks. Like, come on now. Brighton have got a better academy than us. Crystal Palace have got a better academy than us. Fulham. We've got the worst academy in the Premier League.
Bielsa's available.
Nah, fuck that.
Well, this is.
I'd rather you in charge. I'd rather you in charge than Bielsa. Haas do all. No. What's the point?
Let's move on quickly, because I know you've got to go soon. Yeah, I know you've got to wrap up soon. Yeah, like Richarlison came out and said that his season's been shit, and he's been ready to go and then been benched and this and that and that. Did you see Conte today in the press conference? Have you seen him? What did you make of that? Because Conte, for me, he was basically sitting there saying, well, yeah, I know he was having a go at me, but he spun it to say, no, he was having a go at himself. Master, absolute master. And he went, listen, he said that he's had a shit season. Well, yeah, he got knocked out of the World Cup. Yeah, every time he plays, we lose. And he scored no goals this season.
Problem is, Richarlison, right? Richarlison averaged the same amount of goals in 3 or 4 seasons as Jesus did for City, right? He can score goals in an Everton shirt because he's the main source of goals. He comes to Tottenham, you ain't getting in over Harry Kane, mate. You're not. So you're going to play out on the wide, you're kicking your toys out the pram, but at the same time, Conte does not adapt to a player's style. Look, Jose Mourinho got more out of Harry Kane than Conte has. Jose Mourinho got more out of Son than Conte has. Jose Mourinho got more out of Højbjerg, out of Ben Davis. But Jose was the scapegoat. Oh, Jose's shit, he's a dinosaur. He went to Roma, won them their first European trophy. Conte's taken us from 4th, so we'll probably be, and then fans come out, we were in the Conference League. We're back in the Champions League. We got in the Champions League with Harry fucking Redknapp. With Peter Crouch up front. And fucking Corluka. And fucking Cranchar. And Yunus Kabul. We're in the Champions League with Yunus Kabul. We'll always be between 4th to 8th. That sort of football club with the amount of money we're coming in. But the problem is,
Lineker's got some time on his hands, mate. Would you take him?
Oh yeah, just give it fucking Lineker. Honestly, Richarlison, we all know he might have a bad attitude, but the guy can score goals. He's averaged double figures the last 3 years.
You say Richarlison can score goals. I said this to Rance earlier. There's a reason Richarlison has played for Watford, Everton, and Tottenham, because he ain't that good.
Yeah, he's not.
If he was that good, then he wouldn't be playing for Tottenham, and he wouldn't have gone to Everton from Watford. Like, he's a decent-ish player. The problem with him is his attitude stinks.
Yeah.
And he thinks he's better than he is. Yeah, and he's got this massive ego on him when he's played for Watford, Everton, and Tottenham.
You know what we should do? You know what we should do? Sell Harry Kane, go and buy Ivan Toney.
Yeah, you should sell Harry Kane, but the problem you've got is no one's paying 100 million for Harry Kane. No one's paying that, bro.
No, he'll sign a new contract and he'll put a release clause in it.
Yeah, he ain't going to go abroad because he wants to beat the record. Like, he wants to beat
United.
He ain't leaving to go abroad. So the only club that's dumb enough to pay 100 million for him is Chelsea. And to be fair, they need a striker.
United will do it.
Maybe. Yeah, United need a striker, but are they going to pay 100? Listen, they paid 100 for Anthony, I suppose.
Paid 80 million for Maguire, 90 million for Lukaku, 90 million Pogba. They'll do it.
If they get Harry Kane, that takes them up levels because he is a quality footballer. The problem I said earlier is his biggest moments in football, he's flopped. 2 League Cup finals, flopped. Yeah, Champions League final, flopped. Yeah, the World Cup semi, flopped. Not the semi, the quarters. Was it the quarters or the semi? The other week.
He flopped against Croatia. He put the penalty over against France.
Yeah, Croatia in the semi of the Euros. Yeah, flopped. Yeah, the biggest moments. And when you're playing with no pressure to win anything, it's probably a bit easier, isn't it? Yeah, look at Ward-Prowse. Everyone keeps banging on about how great Ward-Prowse's free kicks are. The guy's scoring free kicks with no fucking pressure. Because even if he gets relegated, he's still a hero because he's scoring free kicks. Yeah, it's different. Put him in a Champions League semi-final or a final and tell him to take a free kick, and we'll see how much balls he's got, innit?
Yeah.
That's why I rate people that can step up in big moments of big football matches. Yeah, you see it all the time. Messi's done it for fucking years. Ronaldo does it. Yeah, I don't like Ronaldo, but you've got to give him his credit. Every big game, pretty much, or most big games, that guy used to turn up and score in the final, score in the semi, score in the group stages, get him out. Yeah, it's knockout goals for fun. Look at when they played Atleti. Not Atleti. Yeah, it was Atleti when he was at Juve. Yeah, and he said, yeah, watching the next leg because Atleti were beating him.
Yeah, he saw the hat trick, and Simeone was giving it the cojones and all that.
Yeah, and he fucking bagged that trick that night. Like, big players step up in big moments of big games. Yeah, when does Harry Kane ever step up in the big moment of a big game?
The only thing you could say
matters, he don't.
The only thing you could say is he stepped up in North London derbies, but that don't matter because it's only a league match.
North London derby is a big game. I get that. Yeah, Tottenham Chelsea is a big game. Tottenham Man City, cool, but at the same time, it's in the grand scheme of things, it's not.
When Silverware's on the line,
he knows he ain't going to win a trophy at the end of it. But when it's to get your team into a final, when it's to get you the trophy whilst in the final, look at the pressure that was on him after taking that penalty against France, bro. That ball's probably still orbiting space. Like it is. Let's be real with it. Big pressure moments. Yeah, the biggest pressure moments Harry Kane has had in his life. He's bottled it every time. And I like Harry Kane. I think he's a top class footballer. But he's got the wrong mentality.
Yeah.
He's got the wrong mentality, bro. Yeah, because if he had a mentality of a winner, he wouldn't be at Tottenham.
But do you not think at the same time, if the recruitment was better and we was to put better players with better mentalities in there, Kane would change?
Yeah, but you've tried that. You've tried getting players in there that are good. You brought Gareth Bale back in and still won fuck all. Gareth Bale's won more Champions Leagues than most football clubs. From
Gareth Bale's more decorated than most Premier League teams.
Exactly, and you brought him back, and you still didn't win nothing.
He's won 5 Champions Leagues. Liverpool have won 7. They've won 6. Milan have won 7.
Yeah, Bayern Munich, I think, have won 5, haven't they? Arsenal won none. Chelsea have won 2.
Do you know if you put Tottenham and Real Madrid together, we've won more Champions Leagues than anyone else?
Did you get a trophy for that? But no, somebody put in that Ronaldo scored 22 goals in finals. Like, as much as I don't like Ronaldo and some of the antics of that, you have to fucking rate that. 22 goals in finals. That's saying, yo, I'm the big boy here. I'm winning us this final. And this is my time to shine. When it's Harry Kane, he melts. He melts, bro.
He's not a Magnum on a sunny day. He just creams.
Exactly. And the thing is, you can put as many good players around him as you want. Yeah, he bottled it in the Champions League final, fact. Yeah, but you can put as many good players around him as you want. Yeah, the fact is, he should have squared it to Sterling and we would have been in a final. But instead, he didn't even know Sterling was there. If that was Messi, clean through on goal, Sterling's getting a tap in.
Yeah.
That's the difference between decent and very good footballers and the fucking elite footballers. Yeah, they will square it to get you to a final rather than trying to be the glory hunter. Yeah, and listen, he can score all them goals all he likes. When he sits down at the end of his career and realizes, oh, well, I'm Premier League top goal scorer, Tottenham top goal scorer, England top goal scorer. Didn't win anything, though. He'll regret that. Alan Shearer has won a Premier League trophy, yeah?
Yeah.
But it's so long ago, nobody can really remember it. Yeah? But he sits there every day regretting, and he openly admits, oh, no, I don't regret it. He genuinely regrets not going to Man United. Yeah, cool, you can have the freedom of Newcastle, mate, and you're a hero up there. Yeah, no, he was a top-class goal scorer.
Look back at his career,
he went to Man United, he would have won everything. And that's what it's about, trophies. You can be a great player and a cult hero and all of that. Yeah, and a legend for your club. You've got to win something.
That being a legend for your club is only relevant to them fans. Rival fans don't give a shit if you're a legend. I don't care about bucking.
But why does every single fan on the planet rate Luka Modric? Yeah, because he's a top-class player and he's won everything. And he's still going. I know you've got to go, mate. Yeah, so I'm going to do this super chat real quick.
No, God, if you need to carry on,
no, I'm going to wrap up as well. I'm fucking drained, mate. Who are you picking, bro? It's got to be Jenny Aniston. Come on, all day long. Shada Peanut, you're a dickhead. yeah, it's got to be Jenny Aniston, man. She's all right. Yeah, come on. Let's be real with it. Would you really want to be with Jada Pinkett? I mean, that woman's just crazy, bro. No thanks. Question for you both: Bukayo Saka or Rafael Leao? Saka.
Saka for me at the moment is the best right winger in the world.
Thank you. I'm glad you said it.
The best front three in the world right now for me on current form, I take Vinny Jr. or Rashford, Benzema, and Saka.
Saka, Vinny, Benzema.
Benzema is an absolute joke. That's a player where he goes, do you know what? I'm the big game player. I'm fucking turning up. That's the man that scored in Champions League finals. That's the man that scored a hat-trick and dragged his team past Chelsea, PSG, and Man City, and Liverpool. And that, let's be honest, Madrid didn't deserve to win most of those games. But the mentality, you're 2-0 down at Anfield, one of the most iconic stadiums in Europe, and you go and put 5 past them. 5. The first time. That's the first time they've conceded 5 goals at Anfield since like the fucking 1920s.
And then they went and slapped fucking Man United by 7. Good response. Listen, what you got coming up, bro?
So tomorrow I'm fuck knows why, but I'm going to the game. I'm going. One of my friends has never been to a football match, so I'm going to ruin his life and take him out the Spurs. Probably do some sort of video in the ground. We'll just hit 10k as well. So obviously appreciate anyone who's
come on. Henry's links in the title, by the way.
So if anyone wants to sub, please do. And then Sunday will be some sort of debrief when I'm talking about the fact that, you know, fucking who's that Forest player? Gibbs White's had a masterclass against us and we've lost 3-0. Because I tell you now, we are not winning that game.
No, you ain't beating Forest.
There's 7,000 tickets on the exchange.
Oh,
7,000 tickets.
To vote with their feet. Then maybe we'll see. I'm sure all the South Koreans will lap them up.
Yeah, great. Yeah,
I'll be back again tomorrow evening. I'm gonna let all the football play out, and I'll be back to do a stream at night time. And make sure you sub to the pinned comment in the live chat. I've got a video coming out on that later this evening, in the next couple of hours. But for anyone who missed the beginning of this show, we might as well end on the same video that we started it on. Adios. Make sure you smash the like button and sub to Henry.
Tottenham are going to destroy AC Milan tonight. You've heard it here first. I'm saying we are going to destroy them. We're going to end their Champions League hopes. 3-0 I'm going for. A Harry Kane.
Are you sure about that?
Kane masterclass. You are done. You are finished. Adios. AC Milan are going to be out the competition. And Tottenham are going to progress to the quarter-final.
Police! Police! Help! Police! Help!
I'm saying it right now. I have got every ounce of faith in us.
Wait. All of you. Daddy, chill.
To win tonight. We might have lost to Sheffield United. We might have lost to Wolves. But we are winning this game tonight.
Cause you send me the flick, I'm saying you a dick when I'm horny. If I kiss you, ain't no lips.